Dredge, action, magic for good. DJ, turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah, so still a janky intro, and we're moving to modern Dredge Swarm today. This is something that I know a lot of people are excited about. I'm excited about, with a few new additions to make the thing go crazy, bring a bunch of zombies back from the graveyard, Vengevine. We played against this deck the last couple weeks, and it was a crowd favorite, and it was my favorite. We don't need to reinvent the wheel, everything. We can join forces with the dredgers around the world. So, we're going to do something a little bit different today, where we're not taking something that's finished or anything close to finish or something that's even been played before. We're going to take a concept, and I'm going to show you a few testing processes, and we're going to make it better. So we're going to do the deck tech, but make sure to come back for the match playthroughs, because this is not the final iteration of the deck. We're going to make this deck way better. So basic concept of this deck: fill the graveyard, swarm with zombies. And important mechanic here is dredge. If you would draw a card, instead you may put 5 cards from your library into your graveyard and return Stinkweed Imp. Golgari Grave Troll has 6 dredge, so if you're able to get Grave Troll in the graveyard and you dredge 6, that's a lot of cards to turn over. Instead of drawing 1 card, you're turning over 6 if you can use your graveyard. So what I'm doing here is trying out a bunch of 2s and 1s to get a sense if cards are good. The basic 4s, things that we definitely want 4 of. We want 4 of our dredgers, turn over a bunch of things, and then we have zombies that come back. Gravecrawler, we can recast if we have a zombie. Bloodghast comes back if we have a land. Prized Amalgam is a zombie that comes back whenever anything else comes back. And then Vengevine comes back if we cast 2 creature spells in a turn. Also, Stitchwing Scab is a zombie that comes back for 2 mana and discarding a card. Kind of a grotesque art here. We also have discard to get things going. Insolent Neonate is a new printed card which works great. Discard Grave Troll, Dredge 6 on turn 1. You possibly flip a Narcomoeba, 4 Prized Amalgams. Is it possible to kill turn 2? 3, 6, 9, 12, 6. Nah, it's not possible, but it would be cool. And we've got Faithless Looting, draw 2, loot 2. And I'm mixed between Lotleth Troll and Hedron Crab. I'm testing out both. Troll grows bigger, and you can discard your dredgers, but Hedron Crab, you don't need a dredge. You can just play a fetch land and mill 6. So this makes the deck a little bit less reliant on drawing a dredger, and Crab was really successful in past dredge lists, and I love Hedron Crab. I get nostalgia points for me, and I play Magic for fun and for nostalgia. So also trying out Narcomoeba. I've seen this in a few versions. It comes into the battlefield from your library, from the graveyard. And then finally, the mana base is a work in progress. I have probably too much blue. I don't know. We're going to play and make adjustments. I want to play a bunch of fetch lands for Crab and for Bloodghast, and I want to play 4 colors. But we've got Life from the Loam to fix things. Let's move to the sideboard. So yeah, that's the basic strategy. Dredge, swarm the opponent. Dredge, swarm. Swarm. Brains. Brains! Okay, also in the sideboard, we've got a lot of different options. Raven's Crime with Life from the Loam to attack the hand. Maybe we should have an Urborg in here. Ancient Grudge, go after Affinity. Knot of the Bone to gain some life. Bridge from Below, trying to get out against sweepers, perhaps. Vengeful Pharaoh for big creatures. Kill big creatures. And then on Burial Rites, Elish Norn, so we have an alternative to reanimate a big fatty monster from our graveyard. So that's the deck. If you want to build sweet decks like this, make sure to 1, take the free deck crafting workshop. If you've already done that but haven't got the ebook, get the ebook. It's awesome. You're gonna love it. It's gonna help you build cooler decks and have more fun with Magic. There's a link to that below through Patreon or through the MTG training website. If you've already done that, there's other cool stuff on the site to advance to. such as the Mastermind and so on, or just go to the free group, Magic for Good. Whatever. Again, make sure to come back for matches 1, 2, 3, and 4 so you can see how this thing operates, and so we can see revisions on the deck. And we're going to play one match today just for fun. One just for fun. So I had people asking for the longest time, yo, Trav, can you play? God damn it, Trav. Why do you make me wait until tomorrow? Constructed tournaments. Why can't you play a match today? I'm a tease. I don't like to give people what they want. Well, I like to give people what they want, but I like to make them wait for it. However, I've had a breakdown with the streaming, and I actually want to give myself what I want right away. But I also like to give myself what I want later. I'm a big fan of delayed gratification in general. For example, there's this study called the marshmallow test, really famous, where they put kids in a room with one marshmallow, and they told the kids, hey, little Jimmy, we're going to be back with 2 marshmallows for you in 15 minutes if you can wait. Torture the kids, right? And what they found is the kids who waited for the second marshmallow, yeah, we can keep this. The kids who waited for the second marshmallow, got a hair in my mouth, performed significantly better in life. So if you can wait, you can win. Pretty simple. The marshmallow. So question, would you eat the marshmallow? Who goes to pho restaurants? Do you eat the cream puff? Do you eat the cream puff? Alright, we're going to shout out the chat here. Monarch, is this the same list? I didn't get a list from those other guys. We had to kind of make one up, and we've been working on this in our mastermind too. I'm going to start off with Faithless Looting, and hopefully we draw land. We don't really have to. I'm going to start with the Steam Vents here. Faithless Looting. 2 lands actually would be cool so that we can go. Ooh, oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. We can, yeah, I'm already 10 for 10 boning Headron Crab. Fuck yeah. Excuse me. Sorry if that was offensive. No, I guess I'm not sorry. Okay. So we can discard 2. The reason that I'm so excited is if we discard 2 Vengevines, we can. The question is what order we want to play them, though. 2 Vengevines. We might as well bring back 2 Vengevines next turn rather than dredge 5. 10 out of 10 Woodbone Headron Crab. I mean, whatever. It's not a real thing. It's just it's a magic card. There's nothing to see here. Move along, folks. Move along, folks. Move along, them crabs. Dr. Lawbomb says, I've heard this story before. My supervisor told me. Okay, insolent. Oops, I already fucked up. I played a Headron Crab after a land. So, in that case, let's not play the crab. It's my first time playing this deck. It's not going to be perfect, and I got incredibly excited. OMG, so excited. Discarding a Stinkweed Imp. Lag. Is there lag in the stream? Dredge a Stinkweed Imp. Oh my god. This deck's outrageous. This deck is outrageous! Or maybe this draw is outrageous. Maybe this draw is outrageous, or is this deck outrageous? If it entered from your graveyard. What in the... What in the fuck? Manly Man says, douchey vampire. Yo, man, why you gotta hate on Michael Jackson's swag here, calling him a douche? There's room for 2 Manly Mans in this room, if not 3 or more. Discarding the Stinkweed Imp. Dredging a Grave Troll. Ooh, and then we have Stitchwing Scab coming next turn. Let's not get competitive here. I'm not threatened by Insolent Neonate's masculinity. It's a little bit different than mine, but I respect it. Alright, good luck, bro. Man, I talked up head run crab so much and I didn't even use it. I misclicked though. And we top decked another neonate. That was insane. Okay. I don't even know what we're playing against, so we're just gonna submit. Shout out to the chat. What's up? Is it gonna be just the deck tech? Haha, surprise. I'm glad we played a game. It was cool. Anyways, back to the marshmallow study. Also, what we find is that anticipation can be more enjoyable than the thing that we anticipate, right? Okay, let's have a little talk about how to best use internet chat. Chill fam, the flavor text kind of proves it. We have a rule here that we're not going to be competitive about the masculinity or femininity of or the character of each other in here, right? Manly man. You want to be manly? Do you want to be manly, manly man? A true man has respect for other types of masculinity. Okay, I broke the rule and I hated on you a little bit, but it's my stream and I can do what I want. We're gonna bottom the Narcomoeba. I'm already not impressed with Narcomoeba so far. Sorry. I love you. Thank you. Very few people can say sorry, especially on internet message boards, but you did it, and that makes you a manly man. Manly men apologize. That's right. Not for everything, but sometimes when they're genuinely in the wrong. Marshmallow study sounds a bit iffy. Being better in life sounds like an ambiguous measure. Okay, it's not the study that's iffy. It was my 144 Twitter character description that's iffy. The the kids that could delay gratification in Marshmallow were studied for the next several decades. They had more stable relationships, higher college graduation rate, better jobs, more money, more life satisfaction. If that isn't better in life, then tell me how to be good at life, because I don't know. Okay. Marshmallow studies legit. Delayed gratification for the win. The kids that ate the marshmallow right then were more likely to be addicted to drugs, such as magic. No, not really. Narcomoeba is important to trigger the prized amalgam. I agree. That's why it's in here. But we have so many other ways between Bloodghast, Vengevine, Stitchwing Scab. I think Stitchwing Scab might be better. Experiments. Okay, I'm gonna not look at the chat for a minute. Not because I'm ignoring you, but because I want to be able to focus. Focus, pocus. Opponent is paying a lot of life here. It looks like a Death Shadow deck. Kiln Fiend. Alright, that's... Ooh, I don't have Dark Blast in the sideboard. That's the thing that should be in here. Damn it, what the fuck? I got the wrong land. God damn it. Neither of these lands taps for Lotleth Troll. Shit. I fucked up. Alright, I meant to get a Blood Crypt, I guess. Alright, well, it's my second game ever with the deck, so I think I'm allowed to make mistakes. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. I love you. You don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be perfect. I forgive you for your mistakes. They make you more charming. They make you more attractive. They make you a three-dimensional character. We're attracted to three-dimensional characters. That's what we like. We like 3D. We hate boring. That's aight. That's aight. Young Pyromancer. I'm amazed that we're not dead right now. Okay, so what do we want to get? Oh, there's no Overgrown Tomb in the deck, so that should be in here. That's one change we can make right now. Let's do that right now. There should be an Overgrown Tomb in the deck. I think we have too much blue Overgrown Tomb. Probably, I'm going to cut the basic island. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was insanely bad because now Yeah, and I even got the wrong land again. I'm learning. That's okay. Match one. The important thing is to make mistakes, actually. This is something that I've learned is uh, if if a game is tic-tac-toe and you never fuck up, then quit playing tic-tac-toe. Go play a game where there's desirable difficulties. This is something that I really am happy to be on this channel for, where I control my environment instead of CFB. So many people are like, I stopped watching when you make a mistake. Trav, you need to spend more time thinking. You're making too many mistakes. Stop talking so much. You're making too many. I'm playing to make mistakes. Don't you get that? That's actually why I play. Do you want to see me play tic-tac-toe? I could do that. I could play tic-tac-toe. I don't think it would be that fun. I could, though. Okay. I think that we really need to actually Tainted Strike. Okay, what are we going to discard? How about just about everything here? Bloodghast. We could maybe keep the Amalgam. The thing is, I actually want to discard... Fuck it, we'll discard everything. I think we actually want to draw from the deck, as dumb as that is, because we want to draw a Bloodghast. Or we want to draw a land to bring our Bloodghast back, I think. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, back to the chat. Energy, energy. Why, thank you. Shout out to Nafa Hacked. What's up? What's cooking? What's cooking? Good looking? Tame your battle rage. Alright, well, I think that we are going to get ham sandwiched either way. Turned into a cold cut. No worries. We don't have a whole lot we can do here. Vengeful Pharaoh is actually pretty nice defense against Tame Your Battle Rage. And I don't think we need Life from the Loam. And I'm not impressed with Narcomoeba so much. So I'm going to put in a couple Vengeful Pharaohs because Vengeful Pharaoh we can take the first strike damage and then strike down the Kiln Fiend. Grizzly Salvage would be gross. How about Grizzly Salvage? Grizzly Salvage or Lotleth Troll, right? There's a lot of competition for cards. It's not as Grizzly Salvage good, sure. Is it better than Lotleth Troll? Highly doubt it. Lotleth Troll is a zombie, is aggro. We don't even play for Lotleth Troll, right? Sure, let's keep this. Start with the Faithless Looting. This isn't amazing, and this could have been a mulligan, I suppose. Opponent mulligans to 6. Good. Okay, yeah, one thing about this deck is that it's got options for days, and you really have to, just because something is good does not mean it should be in the deck, just because of how many options. Alright, cool, Vengevine and Scab can go, and we did draw a land. This time I'm going to do it right. I'm going to play the Headrun Crab first, then I'm going to play the Neonate, and we're going to get a Vengevine. We don't have a Dredger. This is why I like Crab, because it lets us do something without Dredge. Thoughtseize. That's annoying. Definitely annoying. Takes our Neonate, so that's going to shut down. Okay, so we can go... This is very interesting, because how important is it to trigger the Vengevine? So we could play Headrun Crab, and then we can play a fetch land. And then next turn we could play... Yeah, I like playing the crab and playing a fetch land. And I want this land to get a black mana. Oh, we don't have Overgrown Tomb. That's super bad. Well, we fixed that in the deck, but the reason why is we really want to be able to play Lotleth Troll and a Gravecrawler in the same turn. No Overgrown Tomb is super awkward, but oh well. No worries. Gonna mill ourselves 3. We're making it better. Important. Yeah, there's the Gravecrawler. So if we had an Overgrown Tomb, we could play Lotleth Troll into Stinkweed Imp, or into Gravecrawler and bring back Vengevine. As is, we can't do that. But we updated the deck, and again, you come back tomorrow and the next day, and we're going to make things mucho mejor. Much better. Much better. See what the opponent's got here. I mean, the opponent's at 12. It's kind of important to win quickly. Opponent's at 10. Shout out to the chat. Thoughtseize is the most evil modern card ever. I don't think you need the crab. You don't even need blue. I like the crab a whole lot for games like this. You probably don't need it, is true, but do I want it? I think we definitely want blue in the deck because we want to be able to cast Prized Amalgam, and I like Stitchwing Scab. I think I've got too much blue mana. I would say that. We've probably got too much blue mana. Do we not want blue at all? I think we want blue. Yeah, we really want Overgrown Tomb. If we had Overgrown Tomb, this game would be much easier to win because we could go Lot with Troll, Gravecrawler, Vengevine, and that might even be a kill off Stinkweed Imp. But because I have the wrong lands, we can't do that. So we're going to go ahead and get maybe a Stomping Ground here. I guess. Mill. Yeah, I think the crab's great. I think the issue is just the missing Overgrown Tomb, which has already been rectified but has not yet come into effect. We would win right now. Well, not quite win right now, but we would be doing some craziness. Alright, Bloodghast coming back. Hedron Crab, mill ourselves first. Prized Amalgam. So we are going to get the Amalgam back, and we could still potentially win on the next turn. Now the question is... Ooh, actually, I fucked that up too. I think we wanted to bring back the Stinkweed Imp and play it. This deck is hard to play. Couple options. We could return the Stitchwing Scab, or we could flashback looting. I actually want to loot. The reason is I'm going to chump block. I'm looking for lands here is all I'm doing. I'm not going to dredge. I'm just looking for lands. Didn't hit lands, that's okay. But my feeling is if we can get back Vengevine, we're going to win next turn. Otherwise, oops, haste, I missed an attack. This deck is hard to play. I'm learning right now on the fly. Again, come back for matches 2, 3, 4. We'll make more mistakes, but we're going to make more nuanced, different kinds of mistakes. Crab is great with Neonate, otherwise it's just meh, says. I would ask Yuya Watanabe, to be honest. I love you, and I appreciate your feedback, but also I'm getting my info from Yuya, and he top-8'd a Pro Tour with Hedron Crab and Dredge. I like to, instead of look at opinions, is Crab good or not, I like to look at facts. Hedron Crab top-8'd Pro Tours, multiple Grand Prix. Is it good or not? It doesn't really need to prove itself. I go by the facts. Fun fact, when Return to Ravnica was legal, Green-Black Zombies was one of the most aggressive decks. You need a cheap mill enabler. Yeah, well, Dr. Lobom. Well, the thing about Hedron Crab is it just lets you keep more hands. Otherwise, if you don't have Stinkweed Imp or Golgari Grave Troll, you can't do a whole lot, and it sucks. Alright, well, are we going to die? It doesn't have Trample or First Strike, so, and the opponent's at 5. Death Shadow, okay. Not going to dredge, because again, if we hit a land, not the right land. I really fucked this game up badly. Well, we drew the land, we can play Bloodghast, but we still can't get the Vengevines. It feels bad to make mistakes, but it also makes me excited for tomorrow to make improvements. So what are our options here? We could return Neonate. Doesn't do a whole lot. Also, you in the chat can answer this. Have I been an asshole to you, and does it make you not want to watch? I know that I can be a bit harsh on live stream. Definitely, I'm reactive, and I don't always praise every comment, but I try not to put them down either and explain my reasoning. So, and also say that I'm a douchebag. Does that make me more? That might make me more enjoyable to watch. I don't know. I don't need to be an apologetic nice guy. Oops, I don't want to do that. So the opponent's got a lot of life. I think that we should probably play this. Michael Kasich says you're great. Are you drinking the Tiwu Kool-Aid? Okay. Put the opponent to 1. And we can play a few blockers. I hope we still win this game. Overgrown Tomb Edition is going to be very good. Opponent down to 1 life. And here we're going to go Stitchwing Scab. And then we're going to play Gravecrawler. So we have a chump blocker. There's a good chance. Oh, this comes into play tapped. Alright, I'm learning everything right now. Fuck it, man. No blockers. Alright, we lost. But the deck is sweet, and I'm excited. So, again, you want to build sweet decks. Check out the deck tech link below. You want to make mistakes and learn. Awesome. Welcome. I love you. You want to come back tomorrow and watch us improve. New mistakes and new more winning. The deck seems absolutely insane. There's just a few errors on deck construction in my part. So I'm already excited for tomorrow because this deck has crazy hands. Even, yeah, I mean, yeah, this deck's absolutely nutso. You have come off strong. Weak-minded people might take it harshly, but I like how you explain your views by facts and personal opinion. I try to go more by facts than by opinion. Or not necessarily even facts, but just repeating whatever. Maybe opinions are good. I don't know. I think you respond to the chat honestly while not being condescending. Nikita, you're great. Providing reasoning is the most important. I could be an asshole. Maybe I should be. Can we block? No. Can we consider that a win? Alright. Quick adjustments. Overgrown Tomb is already in the deck. That makes a big difference. I actually really like Heteron Crab. It seems like a great enabler. And we drew Narcomoeba a couple times, and it was sad and not good. Also, I like Crab because it plays very nicely with Vengevine. So I'm going to make that adjustment. And I like the Troll. And I think Loam can move to the sideboard, if at all, because I want to go more aggro. I also like the Stitchwing Scab, and I want to improve the mana base a little bit. So, Steam Vents. We wanted Steam Vents a couple times, which is interesting. Forest. Maybe we want to cut the Forest. If say we only have a couple basics, what would they be? I just don't think I think we probably don't really want basics very much. I mean, maybe we do. The mana base is an issue. Oh well, I think we made some good adjustments. I haven't seen other people playing Heteron Crab. It was sick. I really like it. 10 out of 10 would go on a first date with. I retract a little bit from I came on strong earlier. Yo, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Again, click the links below. Check out the Deck Mastery ebook. You're going to love it, I promise, if you haven't got it yet. So, peace out. Adios. Thank you, chat. Love you. Catch you tomorrow.